Okay, here we are in the underbelly of the SSE Arena in Belfast, catching up with Dylan Woodcock, talking all things Arenacross for this year. Dylan, I hope you don't mind saying, but obviously you got yourself in a bit more shape this year. We see a little bit of the puppy fat went. You decided not to race the AMA and committed to Arenacross. So what was the decision in that? How did that come around?
Things has happened with my actual work, and going to America is a big cost of mine, and I didn't have the money to spend it this year, so I thought I'd switch it up, do a bit of work like in the week and race the weekends and have fun with this Arenacross. And I've raced with yourself, like you launched Team Green, I was one of the riders there, and I mean, I love it. I always watch it when I'm racing AMA and stuff like that, so it's good to come back and good to like start it off the way I have, with a third and a second. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. Like I trained hard before I come here on purely Arenacross tracks, so I think that showed when I've come here, because a lot of people are impressed with my riding and stuff like that. So it's good. I'm feeling confident on the bike as well.
So, like you're basically saying, there is a big difference between training for Supercross and Arenacross, because you've done Arenacross, you kind of dived in and out down the years, like you said. The very first one at the O2.
Oh, for sure.
You was on a 85.
I think
but you've never committed really fully to the series until now. So you think it's a different way of riding an actual even Supercross?
Oh, totally. I've come to these Arenacross races before and filled in, and like I've been around Arenacross while I've been racing the AMA, because obviously it ends at a specific time, and I've been able to come and do these. And the suspension that I ride in America compared to here is two different things, but I used to come with my American suspension here. Right. So it's all confusing, and like big 180 berms, 10 metres before a set of whoops, like we've got 90s with 5 metres.
Yeah.
And it's different, like it's different soils, different way of riding, and it took me a few years to actually mature and figure out that I have to change my style to these tracks or this track or this track. So it's fun. I'm enjoying it. Like I'm using my head a bit more, and it's actually starting to pay off. So at the minute, I've been enjoying riding and all of that stuff. So it's just coming easy to me at the minute.
I know we've spoke about it before, but we'll quickly touch on it again. Of course, you're riding as a professional motocross rider to a degree, but you're also simultaneously training in another industry to make a career in another industry. Tell us more about that.
I mean, my dad's been a stuntman. He went to the Navy. He was a bit of a naughty boy back in the day, so my granddad kicked him off to the Navy. And he come out, had these skills, and started his stunt career. And he's been in it for maybe like 2 decades now, and built his purpose up. And now he's a stunt coordinator, and he's working with great guys like Roy Taylor and people like that. And yeah, I mean, I was living at your house, so I didn't want to do it. I really didn't want to do it, and I got this opportunity to ride a bike, and I fell in love with it, and I loved it. And it was about the same year when I broke my back, so I didn't know whether I was over racing and wanted to start a new career and just forget about it. But I mean, it took me 2 weeks, and I'd done a bike job, and I bought a Cowie, so I was state racing straight away. And that life is different. It's 2 different lives. Like how you train for this life and how you train for that life is 2 different things. And it's the work here. This is play. There is serious. You know what I mean? You're getting paid to do an actual job, and it's got to be right, because you're getting relied on by a lot of people. So I'm not a fully qualified stuntman yet. Got 3 of my skills. I've got 3 more to go, and I'm enjoying it. Like I've only rode BMX, dirt bikes, and surfed. Now I'm doing all these different activities and doing all this new stuff that I didn't even know about. So I'm just enjoying all the steps that's coming along with it.
And you're certainly looking good, getting a lick on, like we said, with Arenacross. I personally think you're riding the best I've ever seen you. You know, and
thank you.
The training is evident. I can tell that you've really focused on this, because this is your first real go at trying to win an Arenacross title. And from a British perspective, with us trying to build this thing, it's so important to have British riders. You know, we've all followed you go off to AMA like Jack did some. So from an Arenacross point of view, it's so cool to have a British rider committing to want to try and win it. Do you feel that kind of love and thing spreading the word of Arenacross as a British rider?
I mean, like even when I was not here, I think it's cool that the British stay. I know we have a couple odds and sods that have done it, and with the Stark thing and all this type of stuff, but you need these guys. Like some of these English guys, they're not really too keen on it, but I think they need to come and see it and actually train for it. Don't just turn up 2 weeks before and try to ride Supercross, because it's a different skill set. And I think people have realised that now. And like you said, it's great to be in front of an English crowd. People know you. I mean, I've been out of it for a little while, so people are a bit like, they don't know if I'm American or English or what I am. So, but it's good. You see old faces that have been here since like when I first started, like and new faces and new kids, and seeing kids progress and come up. And I'll probably be racing pro when these kids are coming up and trying to race like
exactly that. They're gonna look up to you.
Yeah.
You're that kid that was looking up. You are now.
Yeah, and like I love Supercross, so if I can help do anything to promote anyone or do something with kids in England and stuff like that, I love it because I think it's a cool. It's like a circus, isn't it? Like you see how it goes. Like it's an unscripted circus every night. It's always something different, but it's always the same people. So it's great. I love it. Same with AMA. It's an unscripted circus there. It's just at a higher level. It's the best in the world, all on that line. 22 guys. Here it's the best of the British, or whatever you want to call it. But going back to like you said about the championship, I'm a round down, so I'm a bit of a underdog and coming into it. If I would have known that back then, I would have probably done that round.
Yeah.
But I had work commitments. So I couldn't.
That's the other thing.
But I feel like if we can keep this ball rolling, it'll be a good underdog story in Wembley. And
let's talk about that then, because you've started off, like I said, you missed the festival, so you're round down, but you came in at Manchester, podium, third, which you looked happy about after, but at the time you looked a little bit
I was
annoyed.
A bit gutted. I practiced a lot of starts in America before coming, and they was mint. And I actually spoke to Parado about it. Like he's a European guy, and he was at the track, and I see him kind of there lonely, and we was just talking about stuff, and he's helping me out. I was thinking, right, I got these starts dialed. Like this guy's the king at starts.
It's good.
And I come to Manchester, and I just had 3 poor starts, and I was so like fuming with myself that this had happened. And I kind of got gifted with the third. Ash crashed and Bogle went down, but last night I proved that I can hang with Conrad and put it to him. Like I didn't drop the gap, he didn't drop the cap, and I feel like if we would have gone off, it would have been a good battle. So I'm excited.
Yeah, with that in mind. So a good start, third. Then you went one better last night, second.
Yeah.
Looking good on the bike. Quickly talk through last night's race and how that went.
Last night's race was good. Obviously, I had that little issue in the heat, which is what it is. Arenacross. I come out, got second. I went 8-2 for 8 to make the main. So didn't have the best gate pick. I started up the inside. I actually got a really good start, and I just didn't have that first 2 laps where it was like to get him, you know. And then once I got into second and kind of got around it, it was on from there. So
So commentators curse, always got to be taken because I'm always responsible. Apparently, I always lay the bad luck on people. But you've gone 3-2.
Yeah.
Come on,
I know.
How are you feeling out there this morning?
Yeah, I felt great, to be honest. I'm one of them. I'm not really a hot lapper. I like to clutch it and throw a bit of sauce, but I'm not a hot lapper. But I mean, last night was great. I put it to Conrad a little bit, I thought, and I think he was a bit shocked by it because someone like me that's not a full-time dirt biker, and he is. I think it kind of was a bit like, whoa, do you know what I mean? So tonight I'll definitely be going for it, and I'm excited for it.
Just to tell you this, because he's not in the room, but even Tommy Searle was saying earlier on, he's saying, Woodcock's got it going on at the minute. So even he sees what's going on and thinks that you're in for a shout of winning it. So, well, look, mate, good luck tonight.
Yeah,
Stay safe out there.
Thank you, mate.
There you go. That's Mr. Dylan Woodcock. He's in the hunt for the championship. At least we hope he is.